To go further with my study today, the home page was built basically really good enough to where, it had video games running and everything, just to test it, just to see, what it's going to be like on the server side. When I first started it up, there was too much JavaScript going on. There was no resting. So because it wasn't resting correctly, what I did was I put back on what I had on there the first time. A lot of you asked me to take off, I'll show you some things. Okay, you see the headers up here? I wanted to show you why I put these headers on there, okay? The reason I put these headers on there, and I said that I did not want to take them off, is because it takes the cache and it throws it away. Okay, so when you go to the home page, there's no cache going on. You see it? No programma, no content, expires in 0, clear cache data with clear site data. You have nothing left when it's done. Okay, I keep the old X-frame and all this other stuff. This is a new one that just came out, or this one's the new one that's coming out, and I'm not done putting that on there. There's a content policy on there when you first, on the fresh install, all of this headers are on there. Now, everybody was like, hey, I'm going to take that off of there. I don't want you clearing my data and all this other stuff. Well, when I took it off of there, what happened? When you go to the page, you couldn't, it's so cached in there that it doesn't, like if you refresh a page, it's almost like it's almost worthless, because if you refresh that page, it's not going to update, because it's not set to update, because all of them headers are gone. So taking these headers off of there, when you refresh the page, you're not seeing a new page. You're seeing an old page that's probably never going to change unless you clean your cache. So it doesn't make it move. It doesn't make it pop the way that you wanted it to be, or the way I wanted it to be. Another one is the iframe. Excuse me, not the iframe. There is no freaking iframe. The frame set. Okay, so a lot of you probably don't really think about this as much, but the way that I position everything from my webpage is I put a field set in there. Okay, so many of you probably don't even think about using the field set like that, but I do. Okay, I use the field set to get a 100% in every direction, corner to corner. Okay, and I'm just going to show you what that looks like right here. When you go to the website, you'll notice you see this frame set up there. Well, if I turn the screen to the side, notice how the frame set keeps the website corner to corner. So then now I'm grabbing every corner in every direction in 100% mode. Another one is if you do top 10 px, and then from the left 10 px, and then from the right 10 px, you get this, which if I flip it back up, it stays a little bit more, the word for it, the viewport also. So you see the viewport right here. Well, usually what I do is I put that on width equals width, but that's just width. What about height equals weight, or height equals height? Not just width equals width. And all these other ones are scalable. Yes, that's just fine. But mainly about the scalable of the viewport, that's where this comes in. See, scalable viewport using a lot of other things too. Let's see here, chat. Okay, so the chat bot is right here. I showed you that in the last video, the chat bot. What else is here? The responsive search engine's there. The naming convention is nodes, so the unordered list at the bottom is nodes, and the class is edges. So if you want to have this right here at the center, you see the button at the center, that right there is where the edges are going. So the basically it's like a core. All of the buttons pile up right there at the center. Okay. Now on the outside of it, you see the orbit of the words. That's from Tag Cloud. So if you guys use Tag Cloud or over there, that's on there. What's another one? Other than that, that's what it's gonna look like for now. I'll come back on and I'll work on it a little bit more and optimize it a little bit more so it loads up faster. For some of you who know how to do cache, this is very good for you. What's another one? Another one is say that you're on your device and you want to look at this page while you're, in your device. You can actually click on and it shows up like this. So you can have a preview of the website in your filing system, and when you turn it to the side, notice how the viewport is scalable still there too. Okay. Most people ask me why do you do it like this? Because this page is important to me too. This page right here, believe it or not, this preview page tells me a lot more about my system and what it possibly could do just by that preview alone. Other than that, I'll get back on. I'll put some more things on there that you guys might